On the bus. We're in the coach bus. Check it out. Check it out. We're watching Ride Along. You've been James. Here? You went to the bowling alley? Is it fun?
Yeah.
Say hi. Say
My school?
Yeah.
It's Cobleskill. This is my school where I attend right now.
All right. Well, so we're going to talk today about SUNY Cobleskill. If you do have any general college questions, though, I'm happy to answer those as well. Obviously, my background and area of expertise, though, are about SUNY Cobleskill. So just a little bit of an overview about the college. We were founded in 1911, actually, as the Schoharie School of Agriculture. So we do have a lot of agriculture programs. And our actual title now is the SUNY Cobleskill College of Agriculture and Technology. So we really fall under a lot of strong agricultural programs, as well as a lot of technical programs like business, information technology, computer science. We are a small campus with only about 2,600 students. So walking around, you probably are getting an idea that it looks pretty big, but that's because we have a full farm on our campus. But the actual student body is classified, makes our college classified as a small campus. So you're going to be in classes with about 20 students or so. We have an 18-to-1 student-faculty ratio. So small classes, that means your professors can know your name, they can invest in you, and make sure that you're meeting any benchmarks along the way to help you achieve your goals. We actually have about a 50-50 male-female ratio on campus, which is actually really rare these days. Most campuses have more women than men on them, so ours is actually about even. And one other thing that makes our campus really unique is that we focus on experiential learning. So that means our students are not typically just sitting in lectures like this. They're out and about, they're doing things with their hands, they're doing a lot of lab work, a lot of applied learning experiences for our students. So an associate degree is a 2-year degree, and a bachelor's degree is a 4-year degree. You can enroll in either an associate's or a bachelor's degree directly from high school. Associate degrees have slightly less strict academic requirements to enroll in. A bachelor's degree does require higher grades and SAT scores than most associate degree programs. On our campus, you can start in an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree, or you can start in the associates and then transfer on to earn your bachelor's along the way. So a lot of times we get applications from students, and then they apply for the bachelor's degree program, but they don't meet our academic requirements, and I'll go over our academic requirements. We actually call them up and ask them if they'd like their application to be reviewed for the associate degree program. So it's another way to make sure you're getting the best chance available for you to enroll at SUNY Cobleskill. So our animal science program is actually our most popular program on campus. That's where the majority of our students are enrolled. And within animal science, we do offer a pre-vet track. We also offer different concentrations within all the different animal areas that we have on campus. We offer an equine program. We offer dairy production and management. We offer beef and livestock, animal nutrition, animal industry, and canine. So all of those are available. And we offer animal science programs at both the associate's and the bachelor's degree level. Our applied psychology program is actually a really unique psychology degree because it's applied. First, it attests back to our hands-on learning experience for our students. And with an applied psychology degree, our students do over 400 hours of clinical work. by the time that they graduate, which makes them actually ready to start working with just their bachelor's degree. A lot of people that go for a psychology degree have to go on to get their master's in order to start working. Many of our students do choose to do that, but it's not necessary a requirement to find employment in the field if you get an applied psychology degree. A couple other really popular majors that we have on our campus. One is our culinary arts program. Again, we offer an associate's and a bachelor's degree in culinary arts. And other popular majors are our business program or our information technology degree. Also in popularity is our fisheries and aquaculture. We have fisheries and wildlife, and we have a wildlife management, fisheries and aquaculture. So that whole area is growing a lot in popularity as well. And then our early childhood program is very popular too. So then next we'll talk a little bit about living on campus. You guys are definitely too far away to commute to Cobleskill. So all of our students, we actually have a 2-year residency requirement for all of our incoming freshmen, which means you have to live on campus for the first 2 years. You will see a residence hall later on your tour today, but they're typically like 2 people to a room. There's 2 beds, 2 desks, 2 dressers, everything like that. We have a housing survey that goes out and it helps you, you answer a couple of questions. Am I a morning person? Am I studying with music on? Do I want someone with the same major, different major? Do I not care? And then they match you up. And then you find out who your roommate's going to be. And I like to point out, your roommate doesn't have to be your best friend. They have to be someone that you can live with well. So there's a difference. You might not want to live with your best friend, especially when you're forced to share a room and spend all your time together. They might not be your best friend anymore after that. Also on campus, there's tons of different activities and things to get involved in. You're going to be spending a lot of time here. Obviously, your academics are very important, but you also have some downtime. We offer Division III athletics, and all of our sports are listed in the booklet as well. And there's also clubs and intramurals to get involved with, a very active student government organization. So there's opportunities for work study and student employment on campus. We have a pre-vet club, a pre-med club. We have an outdoors club. We have a culinary arts club. So there's tons of different opportunities to get involved. Anyone that's interested in working maybe in IT, a lot of our student help desk is always hiring students. That's a great experience while you're in college, and you get a little extra money on the side as well as some experience. Offer something called the Merits Program. The Merits Program is for students that are slightly below our academic requirements. And they offer free tutoring, they're assigned a peer mentor, and they meet with them for that first year on campus. It's only available for our associate degree students, and they help you through that first year to make sure that you're being set up for success. We also offer our accessibility office. That is anyone that has any type of EOP, learning disability, that they need documentation for. You're getting assistance in high school. Once you are an accepted student at Cobleskill, that's not something we see on our admissions end. You have to be graduating from high school just like every other student. But if you're getting any extra help, you go to the accessibility office once you're accepted, and they will help you. They'll document it with you, and then if you need a note taker or extended testing time, they make sure that you're receiving the services that you need. We also have something called the CASE Center, which is our Center for Academic Support and Excellence. This is available to all of our students. It is totally free, and it's just free tutoring. It's in our library. Walk-in hours, they do math and English help, writing help pretty regularly. If it's a very specific class that you need assistance with, they'll work and find you a tutor very specifically for that class. Not everyone can tutor like organic chemistry, so they'll find you a tutor very specifically for that class. All right, so a little bit about our academic requirements. So as I mentioned, we have the associate's versus the bachelor's degree. So we do have 2 different levels of requirements for our students. So for bachelor's degree students, we're looking for about an 80 GPA, which turns out to be about a 2.8 if you're on a 4.0 scale. And then for bachelor's degree students, about 1,000 or a 21 on your SAT or ACT. And that 1,000 is just out of the 1,600, so we don't count writing. For associate degree programs, we're looking for about a 76 GPA, which is about a 2.25-ish. Again, out of a 4.0 scale. And we don't have a minimum requirement for your SATs or ACTs, but we do require that you take them. They're needed just for placement purposes, for math and English that first semester, as well as if you're interested in playing a sport, all student athletes have to have taken their SATs or ACTs. Welcome to the door.
this is what the dorm looks like. This is from the entrance all the way through. There's 2 beds, 2 dressing tables, 2 desks, and 1 TV.
Microwave. They're fancy.
Where's the microwave?
Right here.
Oh, there's a microwave and a TV.
Refrigerator.
A microwave and a fridge. Ooh, you
Alright. Yeah, this is a display room.
Oh.
So this is a standard double, kind of what you'd expect. So basically, it's going to be you and another roommate. Yeah. So all the freshmen on this campus, they're all on one part of the campus. So these buildings and what's surrounding it, that are obviously all concrete. Those are the freshmen. And they're all kind of shaped the same too. So no matter what building you go into, even if it's not this one, is essentially the same thing. What I also want to point out as well is that in these rooms, these buildings have different amenities than the other ones. These ones, they don't have ceiling lighting, but you can control the heat in your room. The other buildings, they do have ceiling lighting, but they have central air, so you can't control the temperature at all.
We're in front of book hall.
Building is Belk Hall. This is your student activity building. Here we have our bookstore. They have apparel, school apparel, books. You can order those online. So when you get here, you just pick up a box and go. It's a lot easier than waiting in line for an hour or so. Go ahead.
Yeah, ever since it was bought out by Barnes & Noble, we use Barnes & Noble's gift card. Basically anything that isn't a regular Barnes & Noble is there, food, obviously textbooks, etc. What else? Oh yeah, also, you can buy bus tickets. So
They
from
do
there.
have transportation back to the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you play a sport, you don't have to fulfill the 1 credit for health. If you don't play a sport, you have to take either the 1 credit wellness course, or there's many different half credit courses. Like bowling is one of the half credit courses you can take. Or there's tennis, soccer, blanket, canoeing, archery.
Auditorium.
We have an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Sometimes that's open. Bowling alley's open. In there, in the past, we've had hypnotists, magicians, mentalists.
Also have pre-release movies before they come out on DVD. So movies that are playing in the theaters, we also have playing in here as well.
Tigers. Do-do-do. Do-do-do.